Hi, I'm Sunny, and this is a crazy video. This is the first ever devlog commentary reaction, and this is basically one take, and that's everything I have. I'm gonna show you what I made this month, and hopefully it goes well, but here we go. Alright, so The Witness is one of my favorite games, and it's made by Jonathan Blow. You saw him right there, and you draw the lines on this weird grid, and it's a puzzle game. It's really fun, and it gets really complicated really fast. And so basically I want to make a game like that, and then all of a sudden LDJAM popped out of nowhere. I had heard that it would be happening, but I almost missed it. So I started creating a prototype, and it's really buggy at this stage. It's actually more difficult than you would think to create a puzzle game like this. Or maybe you would think it would be difficult. But yeah, you draw lines, and the lines are basically based in grids. What's it called? Screen space. So if you drag along the line, it should work. It should work as you think it should work. You can drag along the line in the direction of the line, not in the direction of the line on the grid. Basically, it's hard to explain, but yeah, if you play The Witness, you should know how it works. I mean, you should know how it feels to play. And right now, yeah, it's really buggy still. So yeah, I actually finished the game. You can play it online. Go to sandy.net and go to games, puzzles, question mark, and that's my game. And it's a few levels. It's basically a glorified maze game. There are no puzzle elements, just drag the line to the end, and that's it. So after LDJAM finished, I wanted to continue work on the game, so I added these white and black squares, which are basically a divider puzzle thing. So you have to divide the white squares from the black squares, and if you do that, I mean, you do it with a line. So if you divide the white squares from the black squares with a line, that's the solution to the puzzle. And of course there are more than one solution to the puzzle. Usually more than one solution to the puzzle. So I added these sliding blocks, which is basically, that's the thing that makes my game unique from The Witness. So it's basically the same thing with the squares, but you have to move these slider blocks away around to make room for a line. And then 9 days later, I made like a character control now, and a trigger volume thing that's based that I wanted to make as close to hammer in Source 2 as possible. So these trigger volumes, you can drag them out and place them all around, and basically you can change the camera angle when you enter the trigger volume. And let's see, what's this? So I lerped the camera angle now, and it looks quite good. And then it actually reveals a puzzle, and then you can do the puzzle here. Amazing stuff. Fun to see your different systems work together like this. I'm not sure. Okay. 8 days later, character controllers are hard. Yeah, it took me a lot of time to tweak the character controllers to make them good, and it's still not the best. So I saw this tweet from Chris Wade, and it's basically a level design tool which lets you pull these pillars out of the ground and rotate them and scale them and change them with Bezier curves basically. And I thought it was cool, so I wanted to make it myself. So I started with this 2D Bezier curve on the ground. You can add control points, move them around, remove control points. You can do a snap angle so that they basically form an angle instead of a curve. And then I extruded it out with code I made like a mesh thing with code. So it's basically the perimeter extruded, and then using the ear clipping algorithm, you can triangulate the shape on top. And then yeah, it works with the mesh collision. You add mesh collision to the mesh, this heart I made, and basically, yeah, you can see the puzzle in the distance and do the puzzle. Everything seems to work fine together. I'm really happy with how it turns out, how it's turning out. Of course, this is like a few days ago. Now you can rotate them, holy crap, and you can change the height of them and scale them. And yeah, I'm trying to replicate the tweet as close as possible, of course, but you know, in my own way. And then they made another tweet in this thread where you can change the contour of the Y extrude. I don't know what to call it, but it's basically a spline along the height, and then you can add control points to change the shape of the thing. And it didn't really work the first time. It doesn't seem like it's affected correctly. And then also, if you rotate this after you've changed this spline, the blue line, if you rotate it, it doesn't really work. That was a bug. I calculated the normals wrong, basically. So that's fixed now. Anyways, what now? Oh yeah, you can create the thingy, change the contour of it, extrude it out however far you want, rotate the top, change the spline like that to give it some texture, and you can do snap angles. It looks pretty nice actually, in my opinion. And then you make terrain with this too. So I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the result of it. It's not completely where I wanted it to be. For once, I don't really know how to make the shaders, but I made a rudimentary shader to showcase this, which just puts green on top and brown on the bottom. But I don't really like it. I wasn't able to get something better, sadly. I suck at shaders for some reason, I don't know why. Anyways, yeah, so this is where I am at right now. This snippet of video seems to be very long. I don't know why. I don't know what to say right now. Please help. So yeah, it's basically more of the same. It's really fun to work with this. It's fun to make shapes and see how it looks. And the snap angle thing, or acute angles, are pretty nice. So that's basically what I've done so far. This took a month to make. I just sat at home coding every day for several hours. I was really grind mode for this. So yeah, this is what I've got so far. I'm really trying to make a game this time. I made a lot of small things that never got made completely. I think that's every game developer has made a lot of projects that never got finished. This time I'm hopeful that it will actually be finished. So maybe in a month's time I can make another video like this. The world's second reaction. Yeah. Devlog reaction. Yeah, bye.